Nowadays, our most valuable currency is not money anymore, but our energy. And so many people don't have enough of it, so they choose to steal energy from other people. And unfortunately, it's also me and probably you. So, in this video, I will share about 4 important patterns that make us steal energy from other people and how we can rewire them to get energy from some other source so that we are not dependent on other people and so that we can just feel good. I am inspired by the book The Celestine Prophecy by James Redfield, where he explained these patterns. I want to share them and also give my personal insight, maybe some personal examples, because I believe this knowledge should be explored further and shared further. So I think it will be very, very valuable if you are into energy spirituality. My name is Samantha. Welcome to my channel. Here I share ways how we can up-level our energy through spiritual and embodiment practices, because all our emotions are stored in the end in our bodies, and when we work with our body, with our energy, to rewire our patterns, we can up-level our whole life, because how we vibrate is what we attract. So stay with me on this channel, and let's continue. Okay, let's start with these 4 types. You should just listen without evaluating, but try to maybe connect it with your own life. Which of the type is your pattern, or was your pattern, or maybe the pattern of your family or close people to you, so that you understand them better and you understand how to cope with these patterns with other people, and this will also likely improve your relationship. The first type of people are those who are insisting fear, who are creating fear. For example, you tell about your amazing idea to go one way to Africa, and the person is becoming even aggressive, making their voice louder and with all the passion. What are you thinking of? There are these and these illnesses. There are, I don't know, wars. It's so dangerous. What are you thinking? And with all this energy, they are creating maybe some fear or feeling very low in the other person. So instead of just calmly explaining their concerns, like, I think da 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 da, they are creating this huge drama and dominating in this conversation. With this domination, they're trying to get whole attention and sort of manipulate so that you listen to me and do the way I think. And your energy gets wasted if you really pay attention to all these words and domination, and also start feeling the fear. Then this dominant aggressive person gets what they want. Sometimes it can be very dramatic, when people are really threatening you with something, but most often it happens in our daily situations where we have some dominant people in our lives who think that their opinion is the most important and valuable, and they are feeling very bad if we don't listen to their opinion, so they start using different techniques like this one to dominate and take our energy. So if you're the dominant type, then your solution is just to recognize when you're doing the same way, and just by consciously changing this domination to simply explaining your viewpoint, your need, your desire to the other person without pushing. But even more difficult question, so how don't I lose energy when I talk with such a dominant type? First of all, you should stay very grounded in your own energy, because what they're trying to do is to pull your energy towards them, so that you're fully into them and not feeling if what they say even resonates with you. So try to feel your legs, your body. It helps to feel your own energy, your own opinion. What else? You can either say, sorry, this just doesn't resonate with me, or you can answer something like, even with humor, like, yeah, but something with humor. Or you can point out to them, so are you trying to make me feel scared of it? If it's so, then yeah, I understand your concern, but I also believe in this and this. So you're pointing out to them what they're doing. In that way, you're making them kind of acknowledge what they are doing, and maybe that helps. So it works as like in different ways with different people. Some people will try to continue their game, but you always have a choice, either to give your energy and be pulled into this energy loop, or just sort of stay neutral and say, hey, I love you, but this just doesn't resonate with me. Unfortunately, sometimes we are so afraid to hurt our close ones that we are like saying, okay, I'll be pulled in this old thing, and then we become another type where we are like victims. They put me in and taking my energy, but it's your responsibility that other people don't take your energy. Second type of people who steal energy are those who are criticizing you and controlling you, questioning your ideas, always wanting to know more about you. Sort of, you maybe don't want to tell them something, and they're like, but what do you do? How do you do it? What are your plans? Sort of like a real investigator, and they're questioning everything and making you doubt yourself even. So those people pull energy by finding flaws either in you or in your ideas, and by asking endless questions. The other person starts to feel the need to explain themselves, to say, no, I don't have a fault, I'm doing this good, and it's all okay. So the other person starts to believe those questions, that something maybe is not okay, that they need to justify themselves, and so in that way you're giving away the energy to themselves. If you're the second type who is like skeptical and trying to get the information from other people, finding the flaws and criticism, and maybe control other people through your questions, then again, your solution is firstly to recognize this pattern. Try not to find what's wrong in that person, but be genuinely just interested in their viewpoint, and don't evaluate it from your own perspective. Okay, and if you are around such people, what do you do? So instead of trying to defend yourself and become also aggressive in some way, you can use humor, answer something neutrally or briefly. And so that they don't start pulling out energy, my personal advice is that you sort of feel that they actually love you. They don't want anything bad in you. It's just their pattern, and you don't need to defend yourself actually. Yeah, you can even explain yourself, but not from the point of view that you're like, defending yourself, but because you love them and you want them to feel calm. If you feel that, if they're your close people, how can you still give them the answers but without feeling bad yourself? If you can do it, explain your point of view from love, and just calm them down that everything is okay, and I would appreciate if you could just be happy for me, for example. And here, if you're often defending yourself, maybe it's something about your self-worth, that you don't feel grounded enough in your own opinions, that you don't trust yourself so much, and if other people can influence your opinions, then maybe work on how Do I value myself? What I think about my own choices, opinions, and myself? The third type is the mysterious one, and I'm that one. And basically, you pull out energy when you're becoming very quiet and distant. When you're creating distance and sort of not wanting to engage in some things other people energetically want to pull in, like ask, but what's wrong? Like, what do you think? What are your plans? So they start using additional energy to reach you, and that's how they're wasting their energy. And you're maybe distant because you're afraid of being hurt or that other people might not understand you, so you choose to pull away. And that was my case. I didn't even know that this is a problem. It was just my safety mechanism, that I'll just stay distant, not to bother anyone. But actually in that way you're also pulling out the energy. Sometimes it is needed, I think, when you don't want your energy to be pulled away. But the solution is to feel safe opening up, even if it's scary, even if you might feel that other people might not understand you, even if it feels so vulnerable. But practicing that actually. You don't need any other's approval, acceptance, and your inner safety doesn't depend on anyone else. And if you are on the other end, if you have very closed up people around you, what you can do is simply stop chasing them and wanting to understand why they're distant. Give them space, and they will naturally pull back to you, and you will have amazing connections. Sometimes people just need time alone without questions. Last type, number 4, is my favorite, victim mode. It's when we are feeling so poor that life is not uh, like good with us, and we are in those bad situations or emotions, or just in general it's all against us, and other people around us might start to feel that it's their responsibility, and they might start feeling guilty for that, and they would want to help you because you're in this victim mode. But most of the times you need to help yourself instead of sort of silently manipulating others into helping yourself. And what you can do about it, notice when you are in this pattern, and also then ask yourself, how am I responsible for where I am now? How did I attract it in my life? Because everything that is around us, we created it, not other people. And if you are on the other end, you are around some victim patterned people, what you can do is not feel guilty. Understand that this is me, this is them. If they're willing to feel in this victim mode, I'll just let them, and it's also okay. Sort of, accepting in your head that you don't need to change them to show them better reality, that they can live differently. It's their choice, and in some way, we just need to accept it. One other thing you can do is just feel compassionate, like, yeah, I understand you, but dear, you need to do something about it. So these were the 4 types in general, just your awareness and noticing how do you respond, and seeing most probably one main thing you should work on. Either it's taking responsibility, opening up, being more positive, or just staying calm and neutral. Notice it and start practicing in your real life. I'm curious, who are you? Let me know in the comments, and share maybe how you express this type in your life. It's all normal, we are humans, and as long as we keep growing, becoming our best versions, we can deal with these patterns. Because in the future, based on the book Celestine Prophecy, it's said that the only thing that will matter is energy, how high are our vibrations. And if we want to go alongside with the evolution, we need to learn how to have energy and not steal from other people. And in some other video, I will share how we can get the energy from the source, from universe, and even through our own body instead of taking it from other people. Because when we are fulfilled, we don't need to take energy from others. Thank you so much. And by the way, if you want to start working with your energy, I have a free 3-day energy reset. It's just so amazing that there are like 3 10-minute videos of movement and energy, and I will leave it down below, so try it out and start working on your energy already today maybe. Thank you so much. Bye.